Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm Roland.
And I'm Dad.
Together we are
R.A.D.
R.A.D. Reviews.
Sometimes we get that really good.
Yeah.
I had my glasses on. I couldn't see anything.
Right.
So we are here. What did we do today?
We are here again, and this is for... Is this for this weekend, or did we do We did a review last weekend.
Yep. And we went to the movies again, right?
Yeah, this weekend.
Oh, should we talk about why there's 3 chairs here first?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you can see, but there's 3 chairs. We've got a guest. Should we introduce him?
Yep.
Go ahead.
My brother Ethan again.
Yay! Older brother Ethan.
Hey guys.
Welcome back. What are you doing up here?
Well, it's been 5 months since I've been on this, but I'm up here celebrating my 24th birthday again.
Oh, I thought you said 21st.
24th.
24th. My little boy is 24 now, so crazy. So he's not my little boy anymore. But so you went to the movies with us, right?
Yeah.
All right. Roland, what did we go see?
We went and saw the new Karate Kid Legends.
You were excited for this one, right? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been watching the reviews on this one and just chomping at the bit to see it. So, and it was kind of a busy weekend. So.
Well, there's only been like 1 or 2 trailers.
No, I know, but you were really excited for it, right?
Yeah.
What about you? Were you excited for it?
I was on the fence at first, but
He's a really big Karate Kid,
Cobra Kai
fan, and I like the original Karate Kids, and I guess you're kind of in between. You're too young to like the original, or to be into the original. Try not to move the thing. Thank you. We have got another guest over here in a bit, but he's a little too young to like the original Karate Kids, but a little too old to be
I
into
still
the
like
Cobra
it. It's just...
No, I know, but like that was part of my childhood, so... it wasn't really part of your childhood.
Well,
and you're a little older for the Cobra Kai thing now,
Yeah,
right?
mine was Star Wars.
Exactly. Well, part of the other Star Wars, so. Go ahead. Who stars in this?
So do you want to just get straight to the cast?
Yeah, let's get to the cast.
All right.
The people want to know, because they don't know.
So
they don't know who's going to be.
I'm going to go off of this, besides some of the
real
other
quick, what's
co-stars.
the name of it? The Karate Kid what?
So it's called Karate Kid Legends.
Legends.
So...
It's okay, he's up there.
The creators of this movie were trying to think of a good name, and then they came up with the name at a most recent point, like a little after they did the first, or not the first trailer, after they did the tease that Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio were teaming up for this movie.
Right. And I think that's what it was. It kind of ties... It ties movies together.
I think
it also
Legends is associating that they're teaming up.
It also ties
movie,
Cobra Kai to the movies, right?
Yeah.
Kind of brings all the movies together. So let's go over the actors. Of course, we've got...
Ben Wang plays the main star in this movie, Li Fong.
Okay. And that's the kid.
That's the kid, yes.
But technically, he's the Kung Fu kid. He's not the Karate Kid.
So Ben Wang, what they did for this movie is they... were doing, they were doing, tryouts for the next Karate Kid in this movie, Oh, okay. And they chose
Did
him.
you see this on a behind-the-scenes thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they talked about. Okay, so, and then Jackie Chan plays Mr. Hong. He was from the 5th Karate Kid movie.
Among other things.
Right.
You guys know who Jackie Chan is, kind of a comedian, but
that's
talented.
His character coming back for this movie.
Okay, and then
then Ralph Macchio, Daniel LaRusso. Mm-hmm. This takes place right after Cobra Kai. So, and then some of the other actors are...
I'd say who's the bad
bad guy is a guy named Aramis Knight.
I don't know.
Let's see. Which one?
Aramis Knight, yeah, that looks right.
Connor Day.
And he plays the bad guy, the other Karate Kid.
In this movie, he's the protagonist of the story, constantly bullying the Karate Kid the entire time, basically.
Yeah. And then his sensei, the bad sensei.
Ben Wang, Li Fong's love interest in this movie, Mia, is played by Sadie Stanley.
And then her dad, who's her dad?
And then her dad is... Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
You said you recognized him
Joshua
from
or
Joshua.
Joshua Jackson.
Joshua Jackson.
I believe he is from Dawson's Creek, which the young people watching this, I don't think you'll ever.
He plays a character named Victor, and he is Mia's dad in this movie.
Right.
They both work at like this pizza place.
He owns it. He owns a pizza parlor in New York City.
And then we can just throw out there the mom, Ming Na Wen.
That plays Lee's mom.
Lee's mom, yes.
Right? Yeah.
All right, that's basically
And
it.
that is pretty much the cast. There's a couple other people in there. There's one cameo that we'll get to at the end. But why don't you talk about the movie just real quick?
So unlike most Karate Kid movies, this one's kind of similar and has a bunch of intertwines from, I'm pretty sure, every single movie.
Sure. What's the plot of the movie? Just say the plot of the movie.
So the plot of the movie is this. So this one's a little different. Lee is already learned Kung Fu when he was training in Jackie Chan's dojo, and this probably takes place after Karate Kid 5 many years later.
Well, also I think they mentioned to it, maybe you can confirm. I think that Jackie Chan's character, Han, I think that was his uncle.
Yeah, they were portraying it as his uncle.
So he was
Lee's
his
uncle is Jackie Chan.
Yeah, he was his sensei, but he was also his uncle. So
yeah.
So then what happened? The mom and the boy did what?
The mom and the boy. So the mom and the boy in this movie end up moving to New York City, and then we kind of get into how some of the other Karate Kid movies would go.
It's late, by the way.
The first one, and I would say the reboot in 2010 with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
So those movies, once they enter New York in this movie, that's where the story kind of begins.
Right. So they moved to New York, and then what happens?
They moved to New York. He's trying to get to know. What?
Who's the kid meet? The Karate Kid? Who's he meet?
He meets his love interest in this movie.
Which is
Mia, yes, the girl.
And then, what happens? Who does he get into
a fight with, of course, the boyfriend in most movies.
I'm getting at something. So he gets... So her ex-boyfriend is jealous.
What are you trying to scratch
I'm getting there. Her ex-boyfriend's jealous, right?
Yeah, that's in most movies.
Okay, and then, so what does the kid have to do?
So, do you want me to explain where you're going?
No, you're doing it. You just need to answer the question.
So, if you remember the Karate Kid movie from 1984 and the Karate Kid movie from 2010, the previous boyfriend, which they break up at the time, is bullying the new kid.
Okay, but let's talk about this movie.
That is.
I thought you were talking about the 84 movie.
He was making reference to the new one.
All right. So then what does he have to do to beat the ex-boyfriend?
He has to learn. So even though this one takes place where Lee already knows Kung Fu and how to defend himself, he's kind of in a position where he needs to learn more American.
Nothing. Just keep going.
More American karate. So, but he's also in a. He also is. What would you call it? Where he's like he freezes up. What is that called? Do you know?
He had a traumatic event that happened in his past, which they didn't really explain at the beginning of the movie, but during halfway through, they started explaining more about why he keeps freezing every time he sees something. So back,
and we don't need to give away what happened. We want them to they go see the movie.
I was explaining like every time that he's hit like a certain point. When you guys watch it, you'll see it yourselves. But he sees certain things or hears certain things, and he will freeze.
Okay, so is there more about the plot that needs to be explained, or does that cover most of the plot?
So it's honestly kind of similar to the 1984 movie and the 2010 reboot.
I was kind of
Right.
trying to get you to say that. So
Yeah.
all right, so let's get. Do you want to get to the reviews?
Sure.
All
Our
right.
ratings?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, the ratings.
Yeah.
So let's explain our ratings.
A full thumbs up if we loved it.
Yep.
Half a
And let's
thumbs up if we liked it.
Mhm.
Fist bump if it was just okay. Half a thumbs down if we didn't really like it. Full thumbs down if we hated it. So.
Okay. Did you get all those?
Yeah.
You remember from the last time?
Yes.
All right.
I
So who
remember.
should we have go first? Do you want to go first, or you want Ethan to go first?
I don't want to go first this time.
So let's let Ethan go first.
Yeah, if I could stop yawning.
That's all right. We can make it quick. Now you get to talk, so they'll wake you up. So what do you give it?
So I give it a partial thumb up. There were points in the movie that were really good. There were some other parts that were a little iffier in my opinion.
Okay, half a thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And then we'll ask you what your favorite part and your least favorite.
Now
was.
I'll go.
Okay, you go.
Okay.
I think I know what you're gonna give it.
Full thumbs
Full
up.
thumbs.
Yeah.
I knew it. I
So,
loved it.
okay, so I'll explain. I love Karate Kid and I love Cobra Kai, and this movie was a movie by itself,
Almost.
kind of, that intertwined with some of the aftermath of previous Karate Kid and the Cobra Kai series.
Yeah.
So it was another good, like, karate and kung fu fighting movie, you know? It's like, that type of action, you know?
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to guess? Sometimes we like to get. What do you think I'm gonna give it?
Half thumbs up.
Half a thumbs up.
Yep.
What do you think I'm gonna give it?
Half a thumbs up, yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Half a thumbs down. Yeah,
You always give it.
I'm almost
Not
giving it a
always.
full
Right.
thumbs down. I'm giving it half a thumbs down just because I found it slightly entertaining. But I got to tell you, the reason why I give it half a thumbs down is it's the exact same plot as the 1985.
And that's where you're going.
Even to the fact that the mom and the kid moved to New York instead of moving to LA. They moved from China from Beijing to.
So if you so what I liked, what was a little different, so the
Well, I'm sorry, it's late. I'm gonna keep yawning.
the 2010 movie with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith, they moved from Detroit to China.
Yeah.
This one was from China back to America, New York.
Okay, so
it's like
I
the
know, but
switch.
it's the same. It's the same plot. You got the boyfriend of the love interest, the mom, and all they did was add a few things in
Yeah.
there. And then the other reason I give it half a thumbs down and almost a full thumbs down is I actually enjoyed the first 3/4 of the movie, and then when they actually got to the competition, I thought the competition was absolutely the most hokey thing ever. Where it became like Street Fighter, the video game, where they're having this competition underneath overpasses and on the roof of a building. It just seemed a little ridiculous.
So,
Where is in the 1984,
yeah.
85 movie, the first one, whatever
Yeah.
year that was, at least they were at a school, in a
Uh-huh.
gymnasium, actually doing a real tournament.
Yeah.
So,
Alright,
Instead, they're
so-
just popping all over the place in a city and then on a
Yeah.
skyrise.
yeah. So it just lost me. I mean,
Oh.
it just lost me. So, and then I
understand.
hate to say it, Daniel LaRusso's character,
Yeah.
he just can't act.
Act anymore.
No, he can't act anymore. I even have a tough time through Cobra Kai, so
Right.
I almost give it a full thumbs down. But so let's real quickly we've
Our
got
favorite scenes.
Yeah, let's do our favorite scenes because we
So,
do got to add
yeah.
something else at the end here.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene was actually the street fight.
Okay.
The one in the alleyway.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good one. That was a good one. I agree with that.
So most of the fights in here were pretty on point though.
I will say this. I got to agree with you. The kid, I don't know if he was really doing all that stuff. I would assume he was,
They'll
but-
probably use like the wire.
but he did really good fight scenes for like
Yeah.
a teenage kid. So, what was your favorite part?
So this one may seem a little odd, but one of my favorite fights, well, not really fight scenes, was when Lee was actually being trained by the two senseis, and they kept
On the roof?
Yeah,
Oh.
when they kept tossing them around back and forth, arguing about which way is better, the new way or the old way between karate and
All right.
kung fu.
And I gotta say, there was a few good parts, but my only real favorite part was the first time when the Karate Kid is in a memory, and his brother is teaching him how to do that flying
I
dragon
remember that.
The
move.
flying dragon kick.
And that was absolutely amazing
And
stuff.
they might have used actual trained fighters in here.
Yeah.
Like
maybe.
Kung
But
Fu.
do you have any least favorites? I think I've
Um,
given my least favorites as pretty much 95% of the movie.
I might have one least favorite part, but I can't think of it right now. So
Did you have a least favorite? Or you?
It just seemed, sadly to say, the fight scenes were kind of a little bit underwhelming, especially for like the crossover between karate and Street Fighter. Like, it gave it good visual, but at the same time, it just seemed bland. It seemed like they could have done a little bit more with it, but in the end, that was the choice they came out with. Not like we could change it.
Do you want me to do the dad part, or do you want to talk about the end scenes first? The end credit.
You can do the dad part, and then we'll go to the end scene
Okay.
credits.
Dad parts, absolutely clean. I didn't
Probably just kissing
hear
the
was,
love interest.
I didn't even think that was inappropriate. It was very
Yeah.
clean movie. There was
That's
nothing.
in most movies, anyway. So
It
There
was
was
really-
nothing over brutal.
There was no bad words. There was no bad scenes. There was no PC stuff that you'd need to worry about. I think for parents, you can take your young kids or not younger kids,
Yeah.
have no problems. What would you say age?
Karate Kid, Cobra Kai fans, but I would say like 12 and up.
You don't think 10-year-olds would?
I would say 6 and up.
Yeah.
In my
6?
personal opinion,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
And I'm somewhere in between, maybe eight and up. So
Yeah.
don't take the little kids because it's going to be kind of boring for them.
Mhm.
There's not enough, beautiful stuff to see. So little kids, which brings us. Oh, wait a minute. Do we do the end credit scene?
No end credit scenes.
Okay.
There's.
A cameo. Do you want to tell them what the cameo is, or just leave it to be a surprise?
We can just leave it.
All right. It's at the
So,
end of the movie,
yeah.
so don't leave early.
So what they do is after the typical ending fight scenes with the end of the 1984 movie and the 2010 reboot,
Mhm.
this one shows the title card and then it goes to one long aftermath. That's just like the only scene. That's what I was saying.
Oh, I get you.
Right.
I get you. But at the end of the movie, there's a fun cameo. It's pretty fun. It's actually a good part to it. I would say it's one of my funnier parts in it. So
Yeah.
So that's it for Karate Kid Legends.
Yep.
but-
Upcoming movies.
No,
real
we'll
quick?
get to that in a second.
Okay.
First, let's thank my oldest son for being here. Thank you. So the movie got, what'd you say, full
I said
thumbs up,
full thumbs up.
One full thumbs up,
Half a thumbs-
thumbs up,
half a
and
thumbs down for me.
thumbs
So,
down.
Yeah.
and we actually have another quick surprise. This is a double, but it doesn't include us because we didn't
Yeah.
go see it.
Actually, I've seen it.
Oh, do you want to be in that? Okay, maybe he'll be in
I
it too.
already said I've seen it.
So Roland and I are going to step out,
Yeah.
and then we've got another. What are you doing? Come on.
Sorry,
All right.
one of our
Thanks,
guests
guys.
doing something in the
All right,
corner.
we'd like to introduce you to Cruisin'
And
and
my mom
Mommy.
Hello.
All right, so what did you guys? Actually, you should do the questioning. It's your channel.
I need a microphone. I'll just use my
No,
hand.
just ask questions. They
All
can.
right.
They can.
We actually went and saw Lilo and
Yeah,
Stitch.
so they went and saw Lilo and Stitch, and
I saw it a while ago when it first came out, so I know what it was. I didn't watch it at the same time as them, but I do know the movie well enough.
yeah. So Lilo and Stitch is a Disney / Pixar.
Yep. It's
But
a
what-
combination.
This is
between
the second
two.
Lilo and Stitch, right?
Yeah, or no,
Except
this
is the
remake.
live action.
The
So,
remake of the animated one.
All right.
of the
You guys-
original Lilo and Stitch.
Do you guys think you need to say the plot of the movie, or do you think?
Really, the plot's self-explanatory. It's basically based off of the original Disney movie when it was 2D animation.
I bet a
Except
lot
there
of you
were
guys have seen the
differences.
animated one.
It is for more older people because it came out back a while ago.
I've never seen the movie myself, so I'm just chiming in. Dad's never seen Lilo and Stitch.
So that should say it is older. So the thing
No,
is that
it's actually younger for me because by the time Lilo and Stitch came out, I was already grown, so I didn't really see Disney
thing is,
movies.
it's a Disney movie. Any Disney lovers should have seen it. If they haven't, I would recommend it before you see the live action. There are differences between the two. They're not identical, but they're pretty close.
So why don't you? Do you want to get to just their ratings on it?
Yeah. So what did you guys think of the movie?
I think it was a full thumbs up.
You?
Full thumbs up.
Yeah,
Nice.
we loved it.
What about
I'm gonna be the one to give it here, but full thumbs up on my opinion.
Yeah.
full thumbs up?
So
Oh, wow.
this is gonna be an odd one because there's 3 of us that are giving it full thumbs up.
Wow.
Right.
And why?
So my reason is I think they did really good with the animation, especially for live action. There are a lot of movies nowadays that are making live actions, Lion King, Snow White, all these other ones, including How to Train Your Dragon, yet to be seen. But with all these ones, they're getting better with bringing the cartoons that were back in the original Disney to life.
And Cruisin', why do you give it a full thumbs up?
Because I really liked it.
Yeah,
There.
you did.
There's
Did
a
you-
simpler answer.
Did you really like
Yeah.
Stitch? Did you cry
What you did.
a
little
little
bit.
bit?
Yeah.
There's-
So
was
I
there
to
a
heard.
that
sad
point
scene?
a little bit.
I've heard them saying there was a couple sad scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people
It
we know
definitely
have
is
seen
emotional.
it. Yeah.
It will pull at your heartstrings if
Lilo
Even-
and Stitch had a really good friendship.
yeah.
Okay, so
Kinda
Mom,
sad.
why do you give it a full thumbs up?
I just overall the whole entire movie is a good plot.
All right.
I like
and
it.
then, so you were the parent there. Do you
Yeah.
want to? Was there anything inappropriate?
Everything was clean as can be.
No curse words.
No.
All right. So ages. What age should people take
Probably
their kids?
4 to like 12.
Can babies go?
Yeah, they could.
I
but
would
they-
say 4 and up because there's. I'm 24 right now and I even saw it. So,
So you think even
I
like-
saw it back when I was 23. So
What do you
I'd
think?
still, I
I'd
think
say
it's up.
10.
You'd say
well,
10.
you're under 10. You're 5.
You're 5 and you loved it and you
Mhm.
sat through the whole
so
movie.
5 and up, right?
5 and up.
All right. Was there any end credit scenes?
Yes.
Yeah, they were hidden, but there were end credit scenes.
Okay, so people should stay to
Everybody should stay and wait.
past the credits.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are a hidden one. I can't say what they are, but they are there. So that way, when you guys see it, you'll be able to experience it yourself.
All right. Anything you guys want to add about Lilo and Stitch?
Bring a tissue
Yeah, I
because
will
it's pretty emotional.
definitely
There's
attest
some
to
sad
that.
spots.
There are definitely some parts in the movie that even for older people and younger, it will pull at your heartstrings pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, but
All right, guys. Well, thank you for your
Thank
review
you.
on Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
This is a double header. All right,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have Mommy and Cruisin'
So-
head out.
Let's say
All
goodbye
right.
to Cruising
Goodbye.
and
Bye,
Mom.
guys. Thank
Bye.
you. All right, so we're gonna sit back down.
All right.
What do we have coming up?
So upcoming movies on F1, How to Train Your Dragon live action.
How to Train Your Dragon. I'm
That
excited
one's-
for that one.
this one's gonna be a big one because
Are you excited for it too?
I'm very excited.
Nice.
I already bought tickets for it.
You already got tickets.
Yeah, I know it's not even
So-
till the 15th for me, but the thing is that I've been way too excited to see this one. It's been way too long.
Anything else? We don't want to make this too long, do we?
Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
I don't know when
right.
that's gonna come out. Do you know?
That one's coming out late in this year. I don't know when though, but it is late. And there is another one that's a little bit more hidden, which is Tron Ares.
Oh yeah, we saw that new
So,
Tron
yeah,
one's
this
coming
one
out, so.
is probably one you haven't heard of. So any Tron fan out there, I would look into it because this is been 15 years in the making for this next movie, which is Tron Ares.
So keep your eyes peeled for us to come back. We also he's Roland is almost done with school for the year, so we should be able to get to some more
Some
opening
more
nights.
movie reviews. And
Our opening nights are on
We got
Thursdays.
reviews on other stuff too, and also another one of the upcoming movies is the new Jurassic World.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Right.
that.
Rebirth.
Rebirth, yeah.
Rebirth
so-
is
so
a different one.
Our grand openings. Our opening nights are on Thursday, so once he gets out of school, we'll be able to arrange some Thursday night.
Yeah.
And Mom has Thursdays off, so we'll be able to go to the movies
There's also
alone.
Ballerina. That's another one coming out.
The
Black Widow.
Oh, right.
Ballerina, Black Widow.
John Wick
Yep.
film.
Okay, I think that's it. We don't
Yeah.
want to get so we got
Yep.
3 full thumbs up for Lilo and Stitch, and
Full
then
thumbs up, half a thumbs up, half
No,
a thumbs down.
half a thumbs down from the dad. I mean,
Yeah.
no sense
sucks,
remaking it all.
but it's like playing a broken record over and over again.
All right, guys.
Make sure to like, subscribe, leave comments if you can. I would love to see it, and I would love for you guys to subscribe too.
And let us know if you enjoy our visitor here.
Yeah.
We want him to come visit us.
I'll
more
try
often,
and come back. I know it's been 5 months since you've seen me, guys. I'm not sure how long it will be again, but I'll
Sadly,
try and hopefully be here.
He lives about 900 miles away, and that's why. So.
Well, I live in the burning state, California, so.
All right, guys.
All right.
Take us out.
Yep. All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Stay safe.